How can we stop the gender wars between black women and black men? We say protect our black women, but then sometimes they don't protect us unless we look a certain way. And then on the other side, black men say black women want to be protected, so we also want to be protected as well. How can we stop the war so we can love each other properly in this Black History Month and
I
going
think we
forward?
gotta stop taking the bait. I think we have to stop taking the bait from some of these people on social media who are here to
Mm.
divide and create more of a platform for themselves.
Hmm.
And a lot of people are taking a lot of what these people are saying as gospel and truth, and it's absolutely patriarchy and misogyny. And
Yes,
I
it
think
is.
that we've got to begin to call it out and say what it is. But a lot of times people rest in these rhetorics that kind of point fingers because it feels validating. And so many times we're just looking for people to validate our experiences, to hear us. And so if I'm siding with somebody who says black women do this to black men, then it makes me feel validated. It makes me
Hmm.
feel heard. It makes me feel seen. And sometimes we're fighting against our own inferiority complexes. And we're trying to point the finger and point the blame. And what we're doing is being distracted from the systems that have actually been put in place to continue to divide us and further
Yes.
kind of distance us from each other. And so we're allowing them to just kind of let us bicker and let us kind of like tear each other down. Meanwhile,
Hmm.
they're flourishing and continuing to just spread hate amongst us. And we've got to stop taking the bait. I think we've got to stop and realize what we're doing and stop trying to like be heard and be seen and learn to validate ourselves and our
Hmm.
own experiences and not making it the other next person's fault, but actually just kind of saying, well, wait a second, what is the bigger issue here? How did
Yes.
we even get here? And I think that'll slow down things a lot. But I do think that with this increase in narcissism term and this increase in feminism and masculinity and all this
Yes.
stuff and my feminine energy, I just think that it's continuing to create divide and separation.
You just
And
need to
there's
make sure
really
to have
no,
a positive energy. That's what you got to
yeah,
have.
there's
Forgive
no
us.
scientific foundation to any of that stuff. So,
And there you go. We're looking for facts here, okay? And if we
yeah.
don't see them, just trying to be positive. So you're right.
Mhm.
I think we need to stop with the self hate that we have so we can be able to love other people. That's where it boils down to because it's
Mhm.
sad that we have to have a gender war. We're further dividing. We already have colorism. Now we got sexism. And we already deal with a major thing, racism. So we're just
Yeah.
adding on, like you said, to allow them to sit back and be like laughing at us because we're further dividing amongst ourselves, which is
That's
the
right.
opposite of what our ancestors did. And because they
Mhm.
had something to
Mhm.
fight for. We act like since we don't have nothing to fight for now, there's no reason to love on one another.
And there's so much to fight for.
Yes,
So
it
much to
is.
fight for. We need to be fighting for equality of all Black folks and
Mm-hmm.
not just ones who we think are on the right side of things. So
Hmm.
we got
Hmm.
work to do for sure.
Oh yeah, we do. We do.